Good evening, everyone. My name is Bernadette Martinez, and my partner's name is Yasmin Garanza. And what we're going to be doing this evening is presenting you the Clery Act. This is the law that we chose to do, and here we go. This is Jean Clery. This is who we'll be talking about. It was an incident that happened with Miss Clery that the Clery Act actually came to be born. So we just wanted to make sure that you all had a face to who we were talking about. We'll get more into what happened with her and why this Clery Act came into effect as we go on through the presentation, but it was extremely important to my partner and I that we actually had someone that you can have in your mind when we're talking about the Clery Act.
Hi everyone. I wanted to introduce you first about why was the reason that we chose this act. This case came into our minds because as women we face all these difficulties around the world, and when we started to look for information about why this Clery Act started, we got really overwhelmed of the situations that happens to everyone around, not just women, but it impacts more on the women. So I'm gonna give you the description about what happened to Jeannie Clery. She was a 19-year-old girl, and she was raped in campus, raped and murdered in campus by a student there named Joseph Henry. If a lot of information was brought by the moment that this incident happened, everything will be so much different, and she probably will be safe right now if she only knew of all the reports and all of implementations that could have been taken before the incident happened. Before 1990, there was a high incidence rate of violence crimes in campuses, which they found out that were not reported. All these incidents were happening and nothing was reported. There was no data. There was a lot of lack of data stored and known for the facilities, for the employees, and for the students. There was no reporting mechanisms or publishing of security reports for the institutions. Parents were not in a position to make any judgments because they didn't know anything about this. Especially because they didn't know about this incident, they didn't know whether or not to have their kids enrolled in certain universities around the United States. April 1986, there was this assault in Lehigh University, which this is where the incident happened. If you can. Like I mentioned before, this incident happened within the campus premises, which highlighted the lack of statistics on crime within campuses. Like I mentioned before again, this violent crimes rate at the institution had been high, and there was no report on this until this case law became available. One of the arguments that Mrs. Clery's parents had was the lack of data, crime numbers within the campuses, that if they knew before, this could be prevented in some way or
Okay.